Adani's businesses have lost $107 billion in a week, one of the biggest wipeouts in history, after an explosive report by short seller Hindenburg Research shook his empire, forced him to pull a stock sale at the 11th hour and had some lenders reject his securities as collateral. Adani, who last year became the world's second richest man with a $147 billion fortune, has seen his own personal wealth plummet by around $57 billion since Hindenburg accused his companies of fraud to inflate revenue and stock prices. After drawing money from the Middle East and other Indian billionaires to shore up a $2.4 billion share sale, he then abruptly pulled it late Wednesday to protect investors. The tumult has become a national issue, with lawmakers disrupting parliament to demand answers from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government, given how closely Adani's interests from ports to energy are intertwined with the nation's growth plans. The big worry looming over the conglomerate is that lenders and other counterparties start to pare their exposure, while contagion fears spread to other parts of the markets. While Adani's company has rebutted the claims, and the billionaire himself said in a video speech on Thursday that the scrapped equity offering will have no impact on operations, the sell-off shows no signs of abating. The flagship Adani Enterprises Limited sank as much as 30% on Thursday, adding to a 28% tumble in the previous session. In one sign of how risk perceptions are rapidly changing, units of Credit Suisse Group AG and Citigroup Inc. have stopped accepting some securities issued by Adani's companies as collateral for margin loans. India's central bank has asked lenders for details of their exposure to the indebted conglomerate. The extent of the damage to Adani's empire may well depend on how Modi's government responds. The Prime Minister has so far stayed mum on Hindenburg's allegations, while the Minister for Tech and Railways claimed that the economy can withstand the rout in Adani shares. Modi and Adani are widely thought to be close, though the tycoon has in the past said he hasn't sought any political favors. Hindenburg Research last week accused the Adani Group of brazen market manipulation and accounting fraud, claiming that a web of Adani family-controlled offshore shell entities in tax havens were used to facilitate corruption, money laundering and taxpayer theft. The conglomerate has repeatedly denied the allegations, called the report bogus, and threatened legal action. The rout has dragged down the broader Indian market. The MSCI India Index, which includes 8 of the group's stocks, has dropped about 9% from a December peak, inching closer to a technical correction. 8 of the 10 worst-performing stocks in the MSCI Asia Pacific Index this year are Adani-linked companies.